Hey, crypto family. Hope you're all doing good today, wherever you're at. So, Bitcoin reached another all time high of over $58,000, which is insane to think about. I mean, we're so close to that $60,000 level. Some altcoins are up in the green as well, with some being down. I'm actually going to focus on one big altcoin being Radium, which was one that was released today, and it has already went over 12x in the span of less than 8 hours. So I'm going to cover it leading up to that and what I looked for and how I was able to get in on this, and basically how you can do so in the future for future coins. But going on the watch list here, we can see right now that Ethereum's still not doing too much. It's stable around that 1930 level. Again, Binance Coin doing pretty good. FTT token, one I'm bullish on. It's up 5.5% to $34.16. Solana, another one I'm bullish on, up to $11. And then Serum is up 0.8% to $4.73. And then, so I was talking about NFTs a couple of videos ago. Wax token, look at that. It's up 13% today to 9.4 cents. So it's doing pretty good. And then FIDA is one I'm very bullish on. That's $1.33, up 5.5%. So again, these DeFi coins are doing really, really good. I'm going to cover exactly how they integrate with actually Radium, the coin that came out today. So what is Radium? Well, you can see here it's known by basically a lot of people. So SBF Almeida, the CEO of FTX, again, the second largest exchange right now, he was retweeting about Radium. And then you have Radium basically being retweeted by Serum Exchange and the FIDA DEX, and then Solana as well. And basically, they're tweeting a lot. They came out with a newsletter, Serum did, and they're kind of all interconnected. So if you scroll up, this coin's actually been talked about for the past couple of weeks. Kind of the hype is being built around it. But if you click on their link down here that talks about what the Radium Protocol is, it says it's an on-chain order book AMM powering the evolution of DeFi. So as you know, if you've been watching my channel for the past week, you've known DeFi has been my main focus. I've said it's going to be the future, and we're kind of getting out with the old and with the new. And it says here, in less than a year, we've seen DeFi grow from a buzzword to an entire ecosystem that is setting new standards for personal financial autonomy and trust. And it says legacy blockchains are not ready for DeFi. While DeFi holds enormous opportunity, it's very much limited by outdated blockchains. So such as DeFi transactions are expensive. So if you've seen in MetaMask, the large gas fees from ETH for transacting DeFi, I mean, that's been huge, especially on Uniswap. I mean, that's been crazy. It's actually gotten a lot of people out of the market. It's priced them out. So they weren't able to get in some coins maybe they wanted to because they only wanted to invest $200 when the gas fee is $50. It's insane. So DeFi, what basically Radium is trying to do is fix that. So they said a vision for the new industry standard. And it says DeFi Summer 2020 Serum, which is SRM, launched a decentralized exchange with an on-chain order book. This order book was built on Solana, a high-speed blockchain with extremely low transaction costs. This new paradigm presented a massive opportunity to solve the biggest issues in DeFi by building a fast, efficient AMM that could leverage the existing Serum order flow as well as supply liquidity in its own pools to the rest of the ecosystem. So basically, here comes Radium. And what Radium does is basically, if you go to their website here, radium.io, and you scroll down, it says Radium offers DeFi and AMM projects a clear path for bridging platforms and liquidity with evolved capabilities of Solana and Serum. And it says, unlike other AMMs, Radium provides on-chain liquidity to a central limit order book, meaning that pools have access to all order flow and liquidity on Serum. And it's enabling faster transactions and significantly lower fees and enhanced scalability. And you can see it works with Solana, Serum, and FIDA, all DeFi coins that I've been talking about for the past couple of weeks. So I'm very bullish on these, and I think these are the future. But Radium, again, it's solving those high gas fee problems, and it's solving that interoperability with DeFi exchanges, so decentralized finance. So you can see when Radium launched here, this thing, and I was here, I was refreshing the page trying to get on this. I got in at $1.50, and I sold probably 3/4 of it at around this 350 mark, and I'm holding the rest because I think Radium can get up to at least $30. The circulating supply, I believe, was 14 million, which is extremely low. Which, if you look at other market caps with circulating supply of 14 million, they're priced around $30. I believe Bitcoin Gold is near there. So I believe there's a lot of opportunity, and one of the reasons why you're seeing so much hype. But again, with all this hype, you got to be careful. I don't know if necessarily I'd buy into this right now. I'd wait for a pullback at least. But yeah, it's been going crazy. So, who knows when it's going to pull back. But Radium, if you go to their website, you can say launch app. And right here, you can transfer USDT, any of those, to Balance or transfer to Radium. And then you connect your wallet. And the wallet, basically, you have your Solana, so solet.io. You basically connect your wallet here, and then you're able to take these funds and basically integrate that with the Radium app. So you can see how it's all integrated with, again, the Solana token, Serum, and FIDA. They each have their own DEX, and basically how they're all integrated with making DeFi the futures, which is why I am so bullish on this. So so that was a big thing. So I basically was following the Twitter of everyone. So Solana, SBF Almeida, FIDA, and Serum. I was following all their Twitters, and they started tweeting about this. I started looking at it and saying, hey, this is going to be the next big thing. So I'm on the lookout for the next big coin. But again, Radium is going to be a big splash in the market. I can guarantee you that. Now, with that, let's go into some TA and discuss where Bitcoin and Ethereum is going to go. And as I'm explaining my TA, again, if you want to discuss or basically get with me for any lessons on technical analysis and how I pick my different coins, how I know where to look and everything like that, then go ahead and hit me up on Discord. You can see my Discord handle is up there, or on Twitter, either one, or my Trading View. But Discord is where I respond the most, so go ahead and hit me up on there, and I will respond and basically charge an hourly fee, and we can discuss that when you message me. But for anyone that needs some help on this. But enough talk. Going to Bitcoin here. So these lines I haven't changed. So we can see again, so it bounced off that trend line here at 50,700 and is gone up all the way. Now you're asking, hey, this wick, how would I have known about this wick, right? Well, let me show you a little secret here. So let's go ahead and make this line. We'll say we'll make it turquoise there. Okay, so if you would have drawn from this line, connected it all the way right here, because you see it connects to this line a little bit right there, and then all the way right there, and boom, right there. So if you would have just connected these lines, you'd have seen that that wick hit right exactly there, and you could have caught that long. Right now, looking at some immediate support and resistance levels, I'm looking at here. I'm looking at this 57,100, and then next, I'm looking at about right here. I'm looking at just below 56,000. If we do break this, then expect us to extend on this trend line. And a little fun fact for y'all, if you right click on this trend line, go to settings, you can actually click extend right line, and it'll just extend it fully, so you don't have to keep dragging it over. So again, if it breaks this, then looking at this next retest of about, call it 55,000, or I'll say about 55,300 from there. And then just hit this this support level here at around 52,200 if we keep going down from there. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Looking at the other indicators here. So I got the RSI that's curving to the downside, as well as the MFI, and then the MACD is very close to crossing to the downside as well. And then here, market inception is very close to clipping to the downside. So could be some potential bearish action. I'm keeping a close eye on it. If you go to the daily chart, you can see that, hey, these are still flowing to the upside. The RSI, the money flow, the MACD is still very strong, as well as market inception still flowing to the upside. But my only thing is, see, this MFI is getting high. It's getting towards that basically overbought territory, but basically the same thing here as RSI, getting to those high levels. Could be some potential profit taking going on. But real quick, we'll just turn on the whales buy sell indicator for anyone that wants to look at it here. So it did call the buy here on Bitcoin, which would have got you in about 48,600, and it has not flashed a sell signal yet. So good on the whales buy sell indicator, getting that. And then going for Ethereum now. So Ethereum, again, I haven't changed these lines at all. We can see that I'll go ahead and do that little trick where I extend the line to the right and do that for here. Extend the line to the right. So we can see that if we follow this trend line, I mean, right now it's looking like it wants to break to the downside. Now, again, it's gotten out of this line a few times, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go down to this, this next support level, which I would actually put probably about right here. probably put around 1890 level. And then if it breaks down, I'll say about right there. If it breaks down below this 1880, then I can definitely see us continuing down to this next level, probably around this 1710 level. But right now, ETH needs to get some legs and basically needs to break to the upside here and needs to break above this 2040 level if it wants to keep rising, because that's where it's kind of stopped at last time. But if it doesn't, then could follow this out of this big ascending wedge and just go all the way down to 1710 or unfortunately even 1530. So looking at the other indicators, the RSI is pointing down. You got the MFI starting to level out. You got the MACD still continuing to the downside, printing another red candle after a salmon, which is not it's very bearish basically. And then you have here a red dot printing on market inception when you just had a green dot. So that's very bearish as well. So not looking good for Ethereum. If you put on the whales buy sell indicator, again, you can see it's giving you a lot of back and forth here because it's a lot of sideways movement, a lot of uncertainty with Ethereum. So it's not really gonna save you on that aspect. So expecting that right now Ethereum may take a breather. Going on the daily chart here, again, RSI starting to level out a little, MFI still pointing up, but again you have that MACD actually it crossed to the downside, so that's looking very bearish. And then you have a market inception with a red dot, has not confirmed yet, but still, if ETH does not maintain the support level here at 1880, then look out below because we could be heading down a lot lower. So just keep that in mind. Take some profits along the way. But if you have any questions, again, please leave a comment below. Message me on Twitter up above or my Discord. I'm always happy to answer any questions that you have and help you out. And until next time, thanks for watching.